Well, as promised, the chief lady in charge of Eudora's pastries and products, Tanya Mitchell, joins us tonight. Welcome to Access Now.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So we're looking at an absolutely beautiful spread here tonight, but first I want to start with tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been doing all of this.
Okay, I never envisioned this for my future. I went to school for psychology, and I developed a passion for pastries because I personally like to eat them. And then my mom turned out to be an amazing cook, and I thought we could combine powers. And through her cooking, I stepped into the pastry side of things, and I've been doing that professionally from 2012.
Wow.
And then later on, as I changed my diet and became a little bit more aware of what I was putting on my body, that's how I developed my products, and I started doing that in 2018, yes.
So there was a bit of a gap, and I'm sure, because it seems like this happens so often, you become more conscious of what you're putting on your skin. You come up with this great lotion, and all of a sudden they're like, what's that smell? Can you make me one of those? Your skin is so glowing. Is that how it picked up for you?
That's exactly how it happened. There was a lady that made soap for me, and when she could no longer, for some reason, she was no longer able to provide me with the soap, I said, well, let me try and do this myself. And the soap transitioned into lotion, which I really was passionate about because I looked at a business plan that I had in college where I said I wanted to open the first franchise for Victoria's Secrets in the Bahamas. And I guess I
made it even better.
I made it even better, yes.
That's Eudora's secret.
Yes, yes.
And so when it comes to your lotions and everything, I see you've also got hair products here.
Yes.
This one is called Hair Crack, so I'm very curious to hear what this one does in particular. But can you walk us through just some of your products here?
Okay. Very excited about, I actually have a soap that incorporates the Bahamian sponge. So that's something that I'm really excited about. We have the Hair Crack that goes really well with our hair oil. And then there's a variety of soaps in which I use sea moss. I incorporate sea moss into a lot of my products. And I also use things like burdock root, where I have a line where there's a lotion, body oil, soap, and a facial cream.
So you can get that full set.
Right. And then if you just want to pamper yourself, we have candles that go with our lotion, body oil, body spray.
Love a good candle.
Yes. And then the pastry chef in me, I couldn't help it, but we do make some pretty soaps where this is actually a soap that's a popsicle and cupcakes. And
amazing.
Yeah.
So I know you've done the self-care, the topical self-care. Now you've also got some of the internal self-care if you need to eat your feelings sometimes.
Yes,
I think we all go through.
Yes.
Really quickly, we have to go, and I'm sure everyone's going to want to taste these. So before they all come rushing us for them, can you quickly go through what you got?
Okay. An assortment of pastries. I never just wanted to be a cake lady. I personally, like I said, I do this because I like it. So I'm a big cookie girl. So we have some gourmet cookies. This is a nut bar. This is a coconut bar. We've got some cranberry and white chocolate cookies. We have some guava cheese turnovers, and in the front there is a guava cheesecake, your standard cherry cheesecake, and we have red velvet cupcakes and chocolate cupcake.
That bottom shelf sounds like that's the shelf for me, but we've got to let you go. But before we do, how can people get in contact with you, whether they decide they want the self-care that's on the body or the self-care that's for the food? Okay,
we're on Instagram and Facebook as Eudora's Cakes, and the product line is Eudora's Treasures. You can find us there.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Tanya. It was our sweet pleasure to have you in here with us tonight.
Thank
you. I can safely say we want to have you back soon. I definitely want to try one of those guava things, but I can't with the nuts nearby. So next time.
Okay.